everybody, welcome back to the wood shop.
Today we're going to be making another reclaimed wood project, and this is something everybody's going to need for their kitchen.
A paper towel holder.
That's right, we're going to be using some pallet wood. This is pine. We got a 7/8 inch dowel that we bought at the big store, we'll just say that. And in total, this should wind up costing less than $1.
I love a good bargain.
Now the first thing we're going to do is clean our boards up real good on the planer here. They're right at 3/4 of an inch thick. Thickness don't matter in this case all that much, but we'll make sure they're both the same. Now we're going to use the table saw and square off one end of this. We'll measure 15 inches because that's the length we want this to be. We'll cut the other end off at 15 inches. Then we'll rip off one edge just to get a good clean cut there, and we'll rip the other side and make this 5 inches wide. Alright, I went ahead and squared off and ripped this other board too. This is what's going to make the arms that the dowel sits in that actually holds the paper towel roll. I've got these marked at 5 5/16 of an inch. They'll stick out 5 inches away from the back panel, but the 5/16 is because we're going to dado these into it.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is trace a pattern on each of these pieces for the arms so that we can take a jigsaw and round them off. All I have here is a big candle that is just the right size that we need. So I'm going to turn that just like that.
Now that we have our round edge cut on these, we're going to go ahead and clamp them down one at a time and cut 1 1/4 inch hole for our dowel to sit in.
Alright, next we're going to sand our pieces. We find it's a lot easier to sand everything individually before assembling it. So let's sand these down, and then we have to cut dados in our back panel. So let's get this knocked out and move on.
Well, now that our wood's all cut and sanded and ready to go, it is time to cut dados into this back panel. Now these dados will be 5/16 of an inch deep. I've already got the blade set, riving knife is down, and we're ready to cut these.
Alright, let's put some glue in these dados. Is that the correct term? And we'll clamp this thing together.
Alright, while the glue dries, we'll go ahead and cut our dowel. We're going to cut it to 15 inches, the same length as the back panel of the holder.
Alright, it's time to finish our paper towel holder, and we're going to use one of our favorites. This is just some Danish oil in a natural finish. Super easy to use. Give it a good shake there. Alright, I'm just going to use a paper towel to do this. And get the back side first. And as you can see, it just brings out the natural beauty of the wood.
Well, there you have it. It's a paper towel hanger made out of pallet wood and a 7/8 inch dowel.
It's beautiful, it's functional, very simple to build, and for less than $1, it's a great value too. We can't wait to hang it up in our kitchen.
You need to stay up to date on all of our videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us on Facebook at Woodsongs by Russell.
And don't forget to visit our website, www.woodsongsbyrussell.com. Thanks again for joining us today. Happy woodworking!